One great question can change the entire trajectory of a sales conversation. It can take you from polite small talk to a prospect leaning in and saying, "Hey, that's a great question. We haven't thought of it that way." That's the moment urgency appears. That's when buyers see you as more than a vendor. They see you as a trusted guide. Today, I'm giving you 7 specific questions that can turn a nice chat into a serious buying conversation and show you how to use them. I'm Tony Gutierrez, a consulting industry veteran with over 30 years of experience building and leading high-performing firms. I've led global teams, scaled boutique practices, and been responsible for more than $1 million of consulting wins. I launched the Consulting Edge to help founder-led boutique firms build a business with predictable premium fee growth. Subscribe to this channel and visit the Resource Vault on my website for free tools and templates. And check the episode description for links to this and other resources, including my free newsletter. And if you want to explore how we can transform your go-to-market engine, book a quick, no-obligation discovery call. No pressure. In the previous episode, we talked about the 4 conversations every consultant must master: discovery, reframing, qualification, and proposal framing. At the heart of all 4 is one skill: asking better questions. Here's the misconception that trips up so many consultants. They think business development means pitching their capabilities, listing features, detailing every service they offer. There's a time and a place for that, but not until you understand the client's situation. In complex B2B sales, context is everything. Questions are the path to that situational awareness. When you understand your client's world, you can pitch with purpose, surgical for maximum impact, instead of generic everything in the kitchen sink presentations. As Let's Get Real author Mahan Khalsa says, solutions have no inherent value. If you start describing features and benefits before you know the real problem, you might be providing irrelevant or even damaging information. It can backfire because it may not reinforce what's most important to the buyer. The whole purpose of qualifying properly and asking the right questions is to define the exact solution that solves the client's problem, to frame it so it resonates and aligns with their specific needs. When you do that, the solution finally has value because it's anchored to their reality. Questions ensure you're not guessing about their objectives, intentions, constraints, timing, or decision process. Guessing in sales is bad. Instead, you're controlling the discovery flow, guiding the client through a process that's efficient for you and productive for them. As Khalsa says, show them how you consult by how you sell. The 7 questions I'm about to share come from a blend of the best thinking in B2B selling. From Spin Selling by Neil Rackham, The Challenger Sale by Matthew Dixon and Brent Adamson, Let's Get Real or Let's Not Play by Mahan Khalsa and Randy Illig, and Storytelling Techniques from Daniel Pink's To Sell is Human. Each question is purpose-built to cover a specific layer of context, build urgency, and pave the way for a solution that lands with impact. Here's what happens when you don't use intentional questions. You walk away thinking it went great, but nothing moves forward. You get "send me something" messages from the buyer with no commitment, and you're stuck in endless follow-up purgatory. And you're not alone. Research shows 60% of deals are lost to no decision, not to competitors. That's often because urgency never surfaced. The solution isn't to push harder, it's to ask questions that highlight the benefits of moving forward. These aren't generic "tell me about your business" questions. They're designed to lead your prospect on a deliberate journey. The arc starts by uncovering why they're here now, then builds urgency by attaching a cost and a risk of doing nothing. From there, you shift to human impact to make it personal, paint a clear vision of success, identify who else matters, and finally, get the buyers agreeing to a path forward. When you follow this arc, you're not interrogating, you're guiding. You're helping the buyer connect the dots they haven't connected before. And by the time you reach the last question, the deal is already halfway won. Question number 1, the change trigger. What's changed in your world that's made this urgent today? From challenger and spin, the situation change, not your pitch, becomes the real trigger. Question 2, cost of the problem. Which obstacles are costing you most in dollars, time, or momentum? From spin and let's get real, problem qualification forces hard numbers, recognizes that no pain means no opportunity. Question 3, risk of inaction. If nothing shifts in the next 12 months, what could break or who might walk? From spin and let's get real, implication question raises both financial and emotional stakes. Question 4, human impact story. How does this show up for your people day to day? Tell me a story. From pink, storytelling, humanizes impact and gives you proposal-ready detail. Question 5, success vision. Imagine it's solved. What will winning look like for you and the business? From spin and let's get real, highlights the need payoff. Buyer articulates success metrics in their own words. Question 6, stakeholder map. Who else must believe in this fix for it to stick? And how do they see things? From challenger and let's get real, helps you tailor the solution, maps the buying committee early, and spots hidden agendas. Question 7, milestone gate. Suppose we co-design a roadmap that hit those wins. What milestones would move you forward? From let's get real, mutual commitment. Buyer sketches a statement of work right on the call. Here's how to make these 7 work for you. Plan every meeting with the end in mind. Know exactly what you want the client to do, decide, or think after your conversation. Follow the sequence. Each question builds on the last. Listen more than you talk. Your goal is to uncover, not to pitch. Probe. For each answer, ask, could you share an example? Why is this critical? Capture exact language. Use the buyer's words in your proposal. In complex deals with multiple stakeholders, this planning is critical. Without it, you risk drifting into their agenda instead of leading them through yours. The best consultants control the process and make the conversation productive for both sides. And remember, sometimes the silence after a great question is where the gold is. Don't rush to fill it in. This is the 3rd episode in our 5-part Drive Growth playlist. In the first episode, we built your growth system. Then we walked through the 4 essential sales conversations. Here, you've got the 7 questions that make those conversations stick. In the next episode, we'll tackle how to win the right deals and lose the wrong ones fast, so your time is spent only on high probability wins. If you want these 7 questions, plus frameworks for running a question burst, an opportunity scorecard, and guidance on using them with different audiences, download the Question Burst Discovery Kit. It's free and will help you go deeper, faster in every conversation you have. You'll find it in the resource vault on my website. Links in the episode description. The edge belongs to those who claim it. I'm Tony Gutierrez, and this is the Consulting Edge. See you next time.